Hello, everyone. I am Coach Candee Teng from Life Coach Philippines, and this is coaching for mental fitness. So this coaching conversation is for individuals who wants to become mentally fit so they can be empowered to take full responsibility and accountability with their decisions in life regardless of their mental state or mental condition. And my mission is to empower 1 million individuals to become mentally fit so they can courageously journey outside of their comfortable lifestyle towards the recovery of their broken name, broken identity, and broken dreams so that they can design and truly live a life of responsibility or a life of stewardship. So thank you for joining me live today. And please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. And you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you're watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay. So I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI-Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. Now, for my topic for this session, it's about the psychobiotic and mental health. Ayan. So have you ever heard of the term psychobiotic? Ayan. Or if you heard of and if you have heard of it, what comes to your mind when you talk about psychobiotic? So this is something that's very, very interesting as well. And again, this is of course connected to our brain and gut health, which is of course is very very crucial in order for us to become of course mentally fit as well to really take care of a one way of taking care of not only our physical health but our mental health as well. Okay. So in case you're meeting me for the first time, so yan. So this is me. So I am Coach Candee Teng, again from Life Coach Philippines. I'm a professional CACC or co-actively co-create life coach and a certified mental health coach with coaching focus on healing and recovery through mental fitness. So I am a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and of course we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream to come true. And I am a proud scholar of Master Coach A six-step to six-figure speaking career training program. And we are having the ultimate boot camp, speakers boot camp this coming September 1 and 2. And if you want to join us and if you want to be able to learn as well the learnings that we got for the 20-week journey, then I encourage you to feel free to connect with me, and I would love to journey with you. I would love to talk to you what it is all about and how this can actually impact your life. And I am of course the creator and founder of When Comfort is Not So Comfortable coaching community, and it says there that you can either be comfortable with pain or pain with comfort because life offers rewards and lessons for every choice that you make. So oftentimes when it involves growth, when it involves changing, when it involves um, doing something that you really want, and oftentimes these are not supported by the family or the people that are close to you, that you surround yourself with. The tendency is we always pull back, and we always choose to not speak, not to express, and just to be able to go into the life of pleasing other people. And of course, when that happens, yes, it may be physically comfort. Yes, you may become comfortable in pleasing others, but would you agree with me that deep down inside your heart, you are pained, you are experiencing pain? So you can either be comfortable with pain or you're pained with comfort. But regardless of where you are really, you should know that life of course is based on our choices, on the choices that we make, and every choice that we make offers rewards and lessons for you to take, for you to know of, for you to learn from. And of course, not taking an action and choosing not to move, not to take action, to stay wherever your comfort is. This can be your physical comfort, your mental comfort, your emotional comfort, whatever it is. Doing nothing is also choosing. So you are choosing to do nothing. And of course, I am a proud coachee of Master Coach A. So we have been in partnership for 3 years now. And ever since I came to Decaf Coffee Republic and I got to meet Master Coach A, we have been always working on the area of mental wellness and mental fitness. So for those who don't know, when I came to life coaching, I was suicidal. So I was diagnosed with multiple mental illnesses. And through life coaching, the process of life coaching with Master Coach A, by trusting the process, by working with her, of course, I finally got the healing that I wanted, and it got it really it allowed me to have a wider perspective of what mental health is and what is very crucial for your mental health and well-being, which is actually the mental fitness. Because even though I am healed, I can still deny, of course, that there are some neural pathways no in my brain na kakaiba. It's just simple na kakaiba yung brain ko mag-isip. It's just operates differently compared to other or normal healthy brains. So it's very different. And even though if I am healed, if I do not do something about my mental health, meaning if I do not keep it well, if I don't do something to continuously elevate, to continuously learn about my mental health, about moving forwards in life towards my fulfillment, what brings fulfillment, what brings purpose in my life, eventually it will decline. So that's why it is when you talk about mental health, it is mental fitness. Mental fitness is a continuous journey, of course, until the day you die. So it's the same, no? When you have your physical health, you want to be able to make sure that you are physically healthy while you're journeying through life, especially while we're aging, di ba? Mas gusto natin mas naging physically active tayo, the more we are really sensitive and the more we take care of our health. And it's the same with the mental health as well. Ayan. Okay? So of course, if you want to connect with me, this is my page, Life Coach Candee. And of course, I invite you to join my group when comfort is not too comfortable coaching community. And I encourage you to if you want to join, of course, I ask of you to answer all the membership questions for your membership to be approved. And of course, if you want to connect with me, drop me some personal notes, ask me a few questions. You can connect with me through my personal account, which is Candy Teng. So I only have this account, and it really looks like that. So if you see any other account, that's not mine, okay? And of course, I invite you to like Decaf Coffee Republic. I invite you to be, of course, be a channel of love, be a channel of blessing, be a channel of hope to someone else, especially in this season of the pandemic, as you bless someone with a meal from Decaf Coffee Republic. And along with your meal, like your personal message inspires someone today, you can include with it a personal message of hope, encouragement, inspiration, love, light, forgiveness. So let us help you bring light into someone else's life, especially this pandemic. And of course, giving is a lifestyle, so be blessed all the more for being a blessing. And Decaf Coffee Republic is, of course, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, and it is where I am presently located. Okay, so before I begin, of course, I invite you to become intentional in getting your hashtag pack my bag moment. So I see Coach Nords, I see Coach Trisha. Hello, hello, great afternoon. Ayan. So I invite you to get your hashtag pack my bag moments. So your hashtag pack my bag moments are aha moments, key points, realizations, and lessons that resonated with you. Some lessons pinches your heart and even really tumatagos pa sa puso. So that's your aha moment, and of course I encourage you to put or type your hashtag aha your hashtag pack my bag moment on the comment below, so you get to bless your fellow digital learners for this session. And of course, I encourage you to put your hashtag pack my bag moment on your timeline, so you get to bless other people as well as they browse through your Facebook account, or as they browse through the news feed, they get to see your hashtag pack my bag moment. And I'm sure that they will become blessed. And of course, if you want to put a context so people will know where your hashtag Pack My Bag moment comes from, you can put hashtag coaching think talk, hashtag mentally fit Phil, and hashtag mental fitness. So let's proceed for our topic this afternoon, which is psychobiotics and your mental health. Ayan. So again, psychobiotics, if you have heard of it, and if you know this, feel free to drop me a note. Really tell me what it is. So pag nakita niyo yung picture, di ba, ang cute niya, para ano, it's your brain. Yeah, it's your brain. Tapos madami siyang microorganisms na hindi mo may, yeah, microorganism siya. Ayan. So, ayan, psychobiotics. And when you talk about psychobiotics, it's actually the combination of prebiotics and probiotics. So ano ba yung importance niya? So what does it has to do with your mental health? So psychotherapists and psychologists have long saw, and observed the connection between psychological ailments, ibig sabihin any mental disorder, mental illnesses, no, and psychological stressors and stomach disorders. Ayan. So, meron silang connection. So, this is a study, and there is actually 61% of people with irritable bowel syndrome also have a DSM diagnosis of anxiety disorder. So, the classic understanding posts that high stress levels and anxious tendency can cause disturbances in the gastrointestinal tract, including high stomach acid levels and hyperreactive bowels. And this can actually lead to various gastrointestinal disorders. So would you agree with me, diba, if you are stressed, you're experiencing stress, a very good example of this is public speaking, no? When you're going to go and present to people, di ba, you feel that butterfly in your stomach, parang umaangat yung pinakain mo, di ba, may ganong feeling. So there is really a direct connection with your mind and, of course, your gut or your gastrointestinal tract, no, system. And scientists have noted that gut problems and mental health disorders often coincide. So people with gastrointestinal disorders have higher than average rates of neuropsychiatric problems such as bipolar disorder, depression, while people, of course, with schizophrenia often have blood markers suggestive of gastrointestinal inflammation, and people with autism spectrum disorder have higher rates of gastrointestinal problems that the general population doesn't have. So, dami ko sinabi, di ba? So, ano nga ba yung psychobiotics? Okay, what is psychobiotics? So, this came from Professor Ted Dinan of University College of Cork in Ireland. So, he is one of the pioneers in the field of psychobiotics, and he introduced the term psychobiotics back in 2012. And when you talk about psychobiotics, it's to describe the specific bacteria ha, it is used to describe the specific bacteria that you need, and when it is consumed, it results in beneficial effects on mood, motivation, and cognition. So the gastrointestinal tract, including high stomach acid levels of hyperreactive bowels that may lead to various GI disorders as well. So yung psychobiotics, it's really the study of looking into what you consume, no, na either the both probiotics and prebiotics that has a direct effect on your psychological state, on your mental health. So the idea of the potential benefits of the prebiotics and probiotics, hello Coach Glacy, on your central nervous system, or on your brain, and the incidence of anxiety, schizophrenia, Alzheimer, depression, autism, and other mental disorder, has proposed, of course, a new category of medicine, which is this is called psychobiotics. And it is hoped, of course, to be a low side effect anti-inflammatory, antidepressant, and anti-anxiety. Yan, yun tayong kagandahan ng psychobiotics. So, of course, to understand how this, no, paano na-effect ng mga biotics, ng mga probiotics and prebiotics, di ba? Ang liliit ng bacteria, di ba? As in, it's really naked to the human eye, of course, no? It's small bacteria, and it resides in the stomach, no? It can actually have an effect, and that it can have an effect, and it can affect a person to experience depression or anxiety. And of course, in psychobiotics, you need to understand as well a bit about your stomach's relationship with your brain. So I will be discussing again the brain gut health, no, or the brain gut, the gut brain axis. So did you know that your brain and your stomach has a relationship? Okay, has a relationship, a very, very good relationship. And of course, um, madami siya, but I will later on talk more about this, but I want to dive in first more about prebiotics and probiotics. So oftentimes we only hear about probiotics, but there are prebiotics as well. So prebiotics and probiotics each have their own role to play in your gut, no, in the microbiome of your gut, and of course it plays a role in the battle for better gut health. And to clear things up, no, is a simple difference of what probiotics and prebiotics are. So probiotics are the living strains or bacteria that add to the population of good bacteria in your digestive system. So these are live bacteria found in certain foods or supplements, and of course, they can provide numerous health benefits to you. So ito yung mga bacteria, okay, na nasa loob ng iyong digestive system. And prebiotics are specialized plant fiber that acts as food for the good bacteria. So si prebiotics ang pagkain ni probiotics, okay? So this stimulates growth among the pre-existing good bacteria that you have, and these substances come from types of carbs. So mostly it comes from fiber that human can't digest, and it actually is it's beneficial bacteria in your gut. Ayan. The probiotics or the beneficial bacteria in your gut eats this fiber kasi nga hindi naman kaya siya ng system natin, ng human system natin to digest, but the bacteria, the probiotics can, okay? Sabi ni Coach Lacey, ang cute ng photo. Yes, ayan. So basically, probiotics are beneficial bacteria, and prebiotics are food for this bacteria. And probiotics food and supplements, of course, madami sila, no? You can look at it as an army. So probiotic foods and supplements add soldiers to your army, and prebiotics give the soldiers the support that they need, the nutrient they need. Ayan. So hello Mayor Leonard. So ang tanong kasi 'di ba dito is psychobiotics and mental health. So why are the gut bacteria beneficial? Di ba? Oftentimes when you talk about bacteria, oftentimes na naiisip lang natin are the bad bacteria. But then again, inside our gut, di ba? Inside our gut, there are good bacteria. There are good bacteria in your digestive tract, and it helps you to protect you from harmful bacteria and fungi. So sila din yung lumalaban sa mga bad bacteria and the fungi. And of course, there's a 2013 study on bacteria in the gut. It confirms that a wide variety of good types of this good type of bacteria can aid in immune system function, improve symptoms of depression, and of course, can help address obesity among other benefits. So, babalik tayo, di ba? For us to know how psychobiotics work and how it will affect your mental health, of course, it is important to go back to this. Ayan. So, ito ulit si second brain natin. Andito ulit si gut-brain or brain-gut axis or connection. Okay? So again, to begin with, it is important to note that the stomach has its own brain. So pag titingnan niyo yung picture on the left side, di ba, mukha siyang brain. Ayan. And it is known as enteric nervous system or ENS. And often ang nickname niya, the second brain. It is your second brain. Okay, so it has a network of 500 million neurons, lines to the entire digestive tract. So entire digestive tract siya, no? From the esophagus to the anus. And it is responsible for coordinating and managing all our digestive function. And it does so with input and feedback. So kaya siya nag-exchange my ladder, input and feedback from the brain or the central nervous system via the vagus nerve. Yung connection niya, let's just look at it, yung ladder, yun yung vagus nerve, yun yung connection niya. And the vagus nerve is very large, it's a very large bundle of nerves that runs from the brain stem, yung, di ba yung sa picture ng brain may ganon, so yun siya, doon siya magagaling, from the brain stem to the vital organs, including the stomach. And scientists were actually astounded to discover that 90% of the nerve fibers in the vagus nerve are communicating signals from the gut to the brain directly in a bottom-up manner. Ito yung kaya siya may pababa at may paakyat. And of course, pag nakita mo, this is a major superhighway ng mga nerve fibers. So, nandun yung constant communication nila. And it mainly delivers information and signals and communication from your stomach to your brain, and much of that signaling is being generated by the gut bacteria through constant dialogue with the second brain. So si gut bacteria po talaga yan. And this, ang tawag dito is bidirectional, no? Kasi dalawang direction siya. So papunta and pabalik. Okay, dalawa siya. So, the bidirectional relationship between your brain and the gastrointestinal system is, again, what we call gut-brain axis. And it is the star player, parang pag-basketball, no? It is the star player in the relationship between your gut and brains. So, yung gut and brain, kung paano nare-receive and paano nagre-respond yung brain mo in terms of sa gut and the other way around. So, pag titingnan mo si gut, there's actually a multi-billion, madami siya. Sobrang daming um, microorganisms. It's a community. It has community of microorganisms that is living in our gut, okay? That digests our food. It synthesizes important vitamins and help, of course, your immune responses to harmful pathogens we have consumed. So pathogens are those bacteria that are harmful for our health. And of course, the mind and the gastrointestinal tract exchange information 24 hours daily, regardless if you're asleep or you're awake. So, hashtag, sabi yan, nandito pa ako. Okay, hashtag here, present, ayan. Kaya natin to. So, the importance of this gut-brain connection or the gut-brain axis is that for you to know that it has a significant impact on our human experience. And this impact includes actually how we feel, how we interact with others, how much we eat. And if we try to understand, of course, how the gastrointestinal system and the brain connection works, we can actually guide ourselves towards not only optimal health in terms of physical health, but our mental health as well. And a healthy gut contains a healthy bacteria and immune cells that wards off, of course, infectious agents, diba? Like bacteria, viruses, and fungi. And I'm sure, diba, especially now, pandemic, ganun din siya. So a healthy gut also communicates with the brain through nerves and hormones, and which of course helps maintain your general health and well-being. So the ENS, or the enteric nervous system, or your second brain, of course, like I said, has around 500 million neurons, okay? And there is a continuous line of communication. Okay? So ang nag-influence, pag nakita niyo yung picture sa baba, nakita niyo si microbiota. If you really look at it, there are evidence that suggests that positive mental health benefits can occur via the gut-brain axis and the use of psychobiotics, which is actually one of which actually directly impacts the microbiota in your gut. Okay, so from the moment we were born, actually, yung vagus nerve, yung connection ng brain and the gastrointestinal tract is already aware of how healthy. Syempre healthy yan, di ba? may healthy microbiome tayo or may healthy microbiota tayo. And that's why pag pinapanganak tayo, 'di ba? Hindi naman tayo pinapanganak na mental illness and we don't show any depression symptoms at a young age. But over time, mental disorders develop coinciding with other factors such as, of course, stress, poor diet, and traumatic events or life-changing events that happens to us. And these factors cause immune responses on the body that eventually alter your gut microbiota composition. So, nagkakaroon ng alteration sa loob din ng gut natin. So, it's not only on the brain, but also on your gut. And there is a study conducted in 2016, and it found that significant decreases in depressive symptoms um, versus subjects with major depressive disorder. Um, ang in-administer sa kanila is Lactobacillus acidophilus. So it's a kind of probiotic, okay? Yan. So it they administered this probiotics for 8 weeks. And amazing enough, the probiotics leads to the reduction in symptoms of depression and anxiety. And it improved the mood and reduced the stress response in the test subjects. And of course, um, this can work no with or without depressive or anxiety disorder. Meaning, we all experience stressors in life. We all experience stress in life. We all experience anxiety in life. It doesn't have to be even disorder. And somehow, we there are moments in our mood no that we feel as if we are depressed, yung very down yung mood natin. And knowing about the prebiotics and how it can actually reduce the symptoms of depression and anxiety and how it helps improve your mood and reduce stress response. Now you can see that there are actually natural ways for you to be able to to take care of your mental health, because when you talk about mental health and when you talk about mental illness, oftentimes ang nakikita kasi ng tao dyan are psychotic drugs. Okay, mga drugs that are prescribed by the psychiatrist, no. But here you can see that actually by knowing and educating yourself more about the gut and brain axis, you can actually take care of your mental health naturally. Okay, but then again, when you talk about probiotics, like any other else, it is a process and it takes time. Okay, so if you're someone who's drinking probiotics, I started drinking probiotics, no, kasi of course, knowing about this, I want to take care of my mental health. And because nga, di ba, pinaglalaban natin ang mental fitness. So I myself, of course, started taking probiotics. And and if you know na probiotics is also present in our regular food, so you want to be able to check ano ba yung mga food that has probiotics and prebiotics. So you can research on that. But really, the key thing here is that when you take care of yourself through psychobiotics, ayan, sabi ni Coach Lynn, favorite daw niya probiotics sa biology class dati. O ayan, si Coach Lynn. Ayan pala, meron tayong gustong gusto dito na probiotics. Ayan. It is important for you to know that everything is a process. And if you even take probiotics and you want to really work on your gut health, no, and you administered you administered probiotics, it actually takes time to build up. It actually takes time to build up in your system, in your body, to build up colonies. Ayan, colonies yung tawag nila dito. You take up it takes time to build up colonies in your gastrointestinal tract. So this means that similar to antidepressants, like yung medicines na binibigay talaga ng mga psychiatrists, you need to consume them for a few weeks, like I shared mo doon sa study, it's at least 8 weeks. You have to consume them for a few weeks before knowing if they will have any psychological benefit. So, hindi siya yung kinuha ko ngayon, tapos maya-maya inisip ko, parang hindi naman nag-improve yung mood ko. So, hindi na lang, okay? So, everything is a process. In life coaching as well, when you want to go into the life coaching process, of taking and building your mental fitness, it is the same. It doesn't affect na overnight no na tuk na ganon magic. So, yun yung point talaga dito. It is a process. And the average administration period used in, of course, human studies is around 4 weeks. 4 weeks magkakaroon na, you will notice effects already. So that's a month, okay? And did you know that also similar to antidepressants, you need to keep taking them as many can't naturally survive long term in the gut. So yung mga probiotics, prebiotics, okay, you have to continue in taking them. Kaya siya naging supplements because in psychobiotic, it's actually a supplement. It is considered a supplement. And there are various studies that the beneficial effects of probiotic supplements stop within days once the consumption of them cease. Okay, so you have kasi kailangan mo yan. And if you can see here, if you really do not take care of the stressors, whatever the stressor is, your stressors, your triggers, the way you really process things, the way you look at things, no matter how much you take probiotic supplements, it will not work as effectively if you just address it through the food. Again, when you talk about mental health, it's all about how your mind works. So you want to be able to address as well on internal level in awareness, a level of self-awareness, self-encounter, mindfulness. And for you to be able to know more about the mental models, how your brain operates, for you to be able to really um, effectively manage your mental fitness. So if you look at this, yes, makukuha siya ng food, but if you really want to benefit from this, you have to put a process in order for you to build your mental fitness. And this is the importance of holistic wellness. Where in life coaching, yun talaga siya. It's a very holistic approach to bettering your mental fitness. And of course, if you want to ask more about psychobiotics, psychobiotics actually regulate the neurotransmitters and proteins, including GABA, serotonin, glutamate, and brain-derived neurotrophic factors, or BDNF, which are very crucial for your brain, and which plays, of course, important roles in controlling the neural excitatory inhibitory balance. So, in short, yung psychobiotics, when you take this, it helps regulate the neurotransmitters and proteins that antidepressants actually works on. Okay? But then again, I am not a practitioner, medical practitioner. No, hindi ko sinasabi na you drop the medicine and you look um, into the psychobiotics. It's not. Of course, I'm not a medical practitioner. So again, think safety first. You want to be able to go and consult your doctor as well. But as you can see here, and if you really research on this and you get to educate yourself, you can see that psychobiotics have important roles in controlling the neural hormones that you need in order to have a balanced mood, in order to gain cognitive function, to better cognitive function. It is also involved in learning. Yun yung mga neurotransmitters that are involved in learning, and of course, memory processing as well. Okay, so the health and balance of your intestinal microbiome are hugely important. And of course, psychobiotics are just one of the many tools that you can take care of your mental health. Again, I would like to emphasize that it is just one of the many tools and ways that you can take care of your mental health. Okay, so hindi po siya definite na yun lang. So when you really want to take care of your mental health and you want to take care of elevate your mental fitness, you have to look into different aspects to support your holistic well-being. And of course, it doesn't stop there. Hindi porket kumakain ka ng probiotics, okay yung mental health mo. Of course, you want to be able to look into your lifestyle, dietary lifestyle changes that you have to make if you really want to have a bigger impact or benefit more of in psychobiotics. In my case, I drink probiotics, but I also do life coaching, no. I am under like again I am in partnership with Master Coach A, and it is a continuous process of building my mental fitness, and as well yung lifestyle changes. It's not only on the dietary, hindi lang doon sa food na kinakain, kaya tayo may healthy switch because it is a process. Hindi mo din siya pwedeng biglain because it will trigger it will trigger your brain to be on a survival mode. So we don't want that to happen. So again, everything is a process. Of course, you have to look into your environment as well. Who are the people that you are surrounding yourself with? What are the stressors that you have? What are the triggers that you have? How do you respond to these stressors, to these triggers? So that everything of that all plays a very, very important role in order for you to elevate your mental health, your mental wellness, and for you to be able to really have a great mental fitness system in place. Okay, so again, psychobiotics does wonders to your mental health, and importance of this as well, you can look into the food that you eat because there are food that kills the healthy bacteria in your gut. Okay? So, hindi porket nag-uinom ka ng probiotics tapos kakain ka ng like you, you still eat processed food, um you still drink antibiotics. Antibiotics really kills the probiotics, the healthy bacteria in your gut. So it doesn't make sense, di ba, pag ganun yung lifestyle. It is a very holistic process. So again, when you talk about mental health, when you talk about mental fitness, it is a very holistic approach, and hindi lang siya, and it is not a one size fits all because different bodies, of course, have different effects, and you as a person have different characteristic. You as a person have a different personality. It differs from one person to another, and that's honestly how I find life coaching as something that is very beautiful because it involves the mental model, 10,000 experiments. You get to really experiment on what will work for you personally, because oftentimes we want to use what works for others and hoping that it can be applied to us. And when it doesn't happen, we beat ourselves up. But you have to know that we have our own genetic makeup, we have our own DNA, and we respond differently. And that's what the beauty, and that is the beauty of life coaching. It helps you really personalize and customize whatever it is that you need in order for you to build your mental fitness. Ayan. So yun po talaga siya. So that's psychobiotics and your mental health. The importance of knowing more about psychobiotics and how it affects your mental health, and the other way around as well. When you're as well experiencing stressors, it as well as well alters your gut microbiome. So again, it's a bidirectional, no? By the kaya ko to. It's a it's a bidirectional link, okay? So pag nakikita mo sa picture, paikot siya. So your brain can affect your gut, and at the same time, your gut can affect your brain. That's why hindi pwedeng isa lang yun na work on mo. You have to work on your gut health as well. It's not only you have to work on your brain health, but you have to work on your gut health. And hindi pwedeng puro gut health ka lang tapos walang brain health. So it has to be in a holistic process. So that's actually my topic for this session, di ba? Kaya naman, kaya naman. And if you have any questions, I encourage you to really connect with me. Iinom kami niyan ngayon. Ayan. Ayan, si Coach Tina and Coach Hon have the prebiotics as well. Ayan. Kasi nakita din nila, no. This is from Master Coach A. We really saw the value of the gut health as well, and how it affects the mental health. This is from Master Coach actually. Syempre, 'di ba? I am under coaching program in terms of building mental fitness, and as I discover more, 'di ba? Of course, I like to share it with you again because we are in a journey of working on your mental fitness. So now for individuals no who are or who is suffering from any stressors, any mental health condition, pwede naman na hindi nagsasuffer ng mental health condition but are experiencing challenges, no, and you feel like of course, hope is lost. Alam mo yung feeling mo, there are times na feeling mo talaga wala ka ng pag-asa, wala na mangyayari sa buhay mo, hindi ka na magpapago, ganyan ka na palagi. Then I invite you to join my workshop and experience hope. So it is a 3-day journey of finding hope in tumultuous times. So pag nakita nyo, it's shard of hope. So you may ask, no, ano ba yung shard? So shard is actually a piece of metal or glass. Typically, it's more of glass. In this case, I want to use glass. And it has a sharp edge. And for those who feel broken, whether be it in broken dreams, broken name, broken identity, be it in you feel broken because of a relationship, from a relationship, you feel broken due to betrayal. So lahat na ng maisip mo kung saan nanggaling yung brokenness mo na yan, no? Oftentimes, when we experience that in life, we feel hopeless and we feel helpless. And we feel as if the future is not bright for you, na hindi mo nakikita yung future. And this is actually the beauty of this workshop. It is allows you to experience hope from that brokenness. Kasi di ba oftentimes we equate our heart to glasses, di ba? Glass piece shop. It's as if it's a glass piece. And if anything that happens, di ba, yung feeling mo, yung heart mo nag-break into million of pieces. I mean, hello, di ba? I'm ano, relate ako dyan, di ba? I mean, you feel that your heart has been broken to million pieces. And if you really look at it, if you pick up just one piece and you see that that piece has a sharp edge, and if you know actually to use that piece, and if you know how to look in it in a different perspective, you can see that that brokenness actually is something that is beautiful. That shard of peace that you have, that glass, can be a hope. That no matter how small a hope is, when you experience hope in your life, no matter how small it leads to so much breakthrough in your life. And this is what this coaching workshop is all about. In this coaching workshop, you get to experience again hope as you discover your dreams. You get to discover your dreams. I'll journey with you discovering your dreams. You get to create your goals. Diba? Oftentimes, you feel na wala helpless, ganyan. I assure you that when you attend this workshop, you discover your dreams, you will discover your dreams, you will create your goals, and you will, of course, discover the value of these goals in your life. And as you go through the process, it will empower you, of course, to use that shard of hope that you have as a powerful driving force to go through whatever tumultuous times, to whatever challenging times that you are facing. And of course, along with that, again, this is a 2 to 3 hours workshop, and you get to work closely. I get to work closely with you, and along with that, if you enroll now, no, you get 2 personal coaching sessions with me. You get unlimited chat support for 30 days, and you get the free Unleash for free. No, you get for free the Unleash the Power of Hope ebook. Ayan. So if you really want to know more about this, if you have more questions, feel free to connect with me. Again, that's my number, 0917-894-0400, or you can connect with me through Facebook. Okay, or email as well, coachcandee@gmail.com. So as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So if you are not yet a smart holder of Be Learning e-card, and you are still missing the perks, of course, that we enjoy. And of course, if you're missing it, no, malamang, today is the best time for you to take action. So connect with Coach Rizal to 0917-586-1661 to join the Be Learning Society, which is the 10th maker of Be Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. And along with this, you get to enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. You get a full access to the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, which happens every third Saturday of the month. Plus, of course, you get to benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date on September 18. Again, it's the third Saturday of September 18 at 7 p.m. for our next mental model master class, as Master Coach A will teach about the multiplier skills mental model mastery. So you get to discover the scary truth behind the GIGO, or garbage in, garbage out principle in learning. And you get to know how consuming the wrong information can make you more ignorant, fixed mindset, fixed minded, assuming, overconfident, and blind followers of pseudo experts giving cheap jack advice. So learn what and how you should be learning so that you can experience accelerated success with less wasted time. So for more information and registration assistance, feel free to connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. Yan. And of course, for individuals who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach like us and joining us in this profession, Master Coach A now offers Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So this includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with Senior Coaching Team. And the program package, of course, comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this very fulfilling profession, which is the second fastest growing which is the second fastest growing industry in the world today. Okay, so do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Orville for Coaching for Courageous Living at 10 a.m., with Pastor Coach Hasbin for Coaching for Frontliners at 2 p.m., and with Coach Joanna for Coaching for Moms in Transition at 4 p.m. Ayan. So once again, this is Life Coach Candee Teng from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Because coaches like us think and talk like this, and this is us in the Philippines. Labang boom, labang boom, labang boom. Bye-bye!